Alright. Welcome to the MailleWerX Chainmail Livestream. My name's Sean. I run MailleWerX.com, and today we're working on a bracelet. There. Let's zoom fast. Whee! Probably a little too close. Alright. Is it adjusting? Is that good enough? Let's make my screen a little bigger. Oh, why is it doing that? Fancy schmancy new opening screen, that's right. We're trying to be professional around here. How you doing, Peg? What's going on? How are you? Alright. So, first things first. Trying to get to a point where I feel comfortable that this is a show produced at a level that people will want to watch. A bit sore from your weekend of spinning lots of things? Nice. Alright. Right on. Okay. I'm trying to check and see. This doesn't fill this skull very well. I was gonna see if I could use them, but I'm gonna go with no. Which means those are too small. No. Was it these ones, or was it 9/64? So I've got 19 gauge 128. So I think that was what I was using. Is that the same size as these? I don't know. Let's find out. Was your festival this weekend, Peg? Okay, I think these are the same size, without tearing this apart. Too much. I think these are the same size. So I gotta find a size that will make two things of Byzantine. I think this is what I was using. To go through this skull. We're going to start with 19 gauge 11/64. I think that's the size I was using. Caliper time, measuring gauge the hole. No, we're just going to eyeball that one. This was the Frostbite Fest? Wow. Did you have fun? Even if you're sore? Still fun? I did not. I didn't do much this weekend. Oh, happy Valentine's Day, everyone. Took a bunch of chainmail twiddles, snowflakes, roses, swords, bits, and baubles, and handed things out to anyone who caught your eye doing something interesting. Nice. Got to handle a new prop too, a dragon staff. Now you want one. Okay, so what is a dragon staff? You also donated Chainmail duck to the raffle. Oh, cool. Lucky ducks. Spinning things. Now, what is it called? Can you donate? When you give a, what do you call it? What is it called when you like randomly place little pieces of jewelry or art or whatever? Like there's a word for it. And it eludes me at this time. I know people who have done it. There's a group here in Kenosha that leaves painted rocks all over the place. I found one of their rocks. They have a Facebook page where you find one of their rocks and then you go to their Facebook page and report where you found it. Kinda cool. Geomining, art abandonment. That's the word I'm looking for. That's cool. You've done some art abandonment in your time too? John, are you thinking about geocaching? Geocaching? I've never done any, as far as I know. Not intentionally, anyway. I did lose a bracelet at the airport to the TSA. The sneaky TSA agent snuck it out of my bag. I would never make accusations like that. I don't know if that's the case, but I had it before I went to the airport, and I didn't have it afterwards. And there was one TSA agent who had gone through a lot of my stuff. So I'm not a big fan of them. I don't fly, right? Like I'm not gonna wear a mask to travel. Bugs and Beats, cool skull motif. Thank you. How are you tonight? We've got someone over on Twitch. You really digging the skull? If we can zoom in here. Don't shake the hole. We've got those. And where am I going here? It'll look like, where's my wrist? I gotta zoom out just a little bit. It'll look like mine, essentially. Some spade skulls, skull and crossbones, and then just some decorative findings in between. Doing well, thanks. Very therapeutic watching the mail go together. Awesome. Alright. Peg says, the dragon staff is the longest single straight pole, but instead of having the weight on the ends concentrated next to the staff, it's fanned away from the staff. Think wheels on an axle. The weight spreads farther out from the center, makes the prop move differently. Interesting. That's cool. So here. If you didn't see my post on Facebook, I had mashed potatoes, steak, and asparagus for dinner last night. That was amazing, cooked by Renee. I feel very special considering that I don't have to go to restaurants because she's a much better cook than anything that I can get at a restaurant. Oh, where are you going? Yeah, so today I got in a couple of things. I have a nice little phone stand over here. There. Right? To hold my phone during streams, so it's right there. So I can glance over at it and see what a notification is. And figure out if I need to address it or not. And I can watch comments pop up. Well, did you say, oh wait, man's heart is through his stomach? Yes. Can confirm. And my computer is on... It was on a phone book, right? And the reason for that is I have 2 dislocated discs in my neck. And so I try to elevate the computer screen because I spend a lot of time on it. To where I'm looking like straight forward, not down, right? So I have it on this lift that I can lift the whole computer up. So it's been a nice change from the phone book. And then I got this deadening foam, which it kind of sounds echoey to me in here without the tapestry behind me. So I'm going to put the foam up and hopefully that echoey sound will go away. The other way to a man's heart is through his 5th and 6th rib. What else came in today? Foam pads. So now I'm going to have the foam background, and then we have the green screen that we still haven't played with. We've got a fancy new transition and like start screens and all that fun stuff. I don't know if I'm going to keep the one I have. I kind of like it. But when we move to... I've got to make a screen for interviews, right? Which I think I can do fairly easily. I don't think it's all that hard. But I just, you know, my chainmail themed cloak was a hit at the fest too. Nice. That's what I want to hear. I really think that if I was able to get my stuff out in front of people who are able to recognize chainmail when they see it, who've at least been exposed to it before and know what it is, somewhat, like maybe not someone who's ever made it, maybe not someone who's ever bought a piece, just someone who's been, you know, to a Renaissance fair, or I don't know, say watch The Lord of the Rings, I don't know. If I get my stuff in front of them and they could touch it, I think that would be a lot better than trying to sell exclusively online. But I'm hoping to do that in the future, so we'll see. I've got a couple of things I'm going to be ordering to take to wear to the Renaissance Festival here. So hopefully get a little business out of that, you know? I'm hoping. Gotta start moving stuff, because MailleWerX is a labor of love. Right? And I need it, I needed to produce something, or at least be self-sustaining, right? But that's why we're streaming. That's why hopefully people will want to be, you know, interviewed. I'd like to get people on here and get them some exposure. I think, like, I don't know. You guys tell me, okay? Because this is my thought process, right? Like, I have a hard time believing that people don't struggle doing it alone. And none of us are going to go on to, you know, Good Morning America, right? Hey, Kevin. Right, none of us are going to be on Good Morning America. I think I went a bit too far. Getting our work out there anytime soon, right? So if I can get, you know, people on camera talking about themselves, and hopefully people will watch it because they're interested in finding out about their favorite artists. I think it's going to be fun. And to be honest, you know, I enjoy the attention. I enjoy being up here. I enjoy having you guys here, you know. But I'm not... It's not that I'm not entertaining, right? Like, I think I tell okay stories, and I think I bumble my way through streams fairly effectively, right? But I think having another person on there makes this dynamic that's a little easier for me to be entertaining and take a little pressure off of me. You know, I think. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. But yeah, I think I'm almost ready to start, right? Like, the stream's looking somewhat professional. I have quasi-professional equipment that I could get within my budget. Now all I gotta do is find some people that want to talk. Which I don't think that'll be hard. I think giving people an opportunity to come on and talk about their stuff, I think that'll be pretty easy. So this, making a little skull bracelet here. These are some of the findings you can find at I think they're still on the bottom of the MailleWerX page. I haven't gone and organized the front page in a while.
The woman, an artificial paradise.
These should all be on there. Kind of have to dig for some of them. They're laid out in groups instead of as single items. And the lady who makes my vape juice saw my bracelet and requested one. Now, as of right now, I have a measurement of a standard size man's bracelet. I don't really know what that means. I have a fairly small wrist for a guy. So I'm going to make it too big for me and start there. And oh, I gotta share this with you guys. Can I reach this? Okay, so I had a number of Amazon orders, right, recently. Trying to get all this put together. 8 inches is standard in size, and then adjust from there. That sounds about right. So I was like, okay, you know, just kind of thinking. I bought some calipers. I have a digital scale. I have a tumbler. What else could or would I need? You know, just in case, just to have lying around, right? And so I bought a ring sizer and a bracelet measuring device, which I thought it was like a solid plastic cone, right, with measurements from the top to the bottom. And I'd done a pretty good job researching almost everything I bought, pretty carefully, making sure it could operate at the bare minimum of the things that I needed it to do at least, right? Well, I got bamboozled a little bit because this, what I thought was a plastic cone, okay, turned out to be a flat piece of plastic that you have to wrap around itself, okay? So yeah, look there, it's got the measurements down the side, right? It's presented like this, you know, looks like a solid piece of plastic. I did not read the description very well, okay? But no, it's not. It's just this, I don't know, semicircular shape that you fold into a cone. And I guess a lot of people were complaining about this seam right here not holding. And I've had this leather cord around it holding into place, and it's seemingly doing fine right now. So that was everything else that I bought. I've been pretty lucky, right, in that didn't break the bank. It performs what I needed to do, right? Like the LED lights are great as far as I'm concerned. Cameras are a huge improvement. Okay, I'm gonna get the sound up, get rid of the echoey sound I'm hearing. I'm gonna get rid of the echoey feeling. What does an echo feel like? What does an echo feel like? It feels like this. What does an echo feel like? The new, oh, you guys can't see what I'm doing. Got the new work mat, which is nice. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm excited. Aside from my bracelet measuring tool, there's going to be, I don't know if you guys saw the video of one of my chainmail wrap bottles on the mirrored rotating display stand. Right? I've got a lot of bottles that are wrapped, and there's going to be a lot of videos of chainmail just spinning around on this mirrored display stand. The blue bottle was cool on the spinny thing. Yeah, I originally made that for a different bottle, and then I just threw it on the blue bottle, and it fits so well. I was like, I'm done. It's perfect. I can't improve it anymore. Please do what I want you to do. Thank you. Time set them to drop one a week. Yeah, I should do that. Actually, scheduling posts is something I really need to work on, because there's a lot of stuff on the MailleWerX website that I don't think I've ever shared, right? You love happy accents like that? Me too. It's very fortunate. I've got a couple steins, a bunch of bottles, a couple coffee cups, and that first video, I need to figure out the lighting a little bit more down here in the basement. Maybe do it when the sun is out. Because you could... Oh, and the rotation of the mirrored display stand can be slowed down. So we can get some really good videos. Plenty of time for my phone camera to pick up all the details. And then I'm actually going to be getting a new phone here pretty soon. I have the S10, and I guess the S22 is coming out. I'm not big into changing phones very often. I like not having to pay for a phone, especially when one is working just fine. But as with everything else that's getting an upgrade, it's like, okay. The only thing I haven't thought about upgrading so far is my computer. And that's coming. This laptop has been great. It has met almost all of my needs. But to do some of the designs I want to do, the laptop's going to need more RAM. So we're definitely going to be getting that. And then because this is a dedicated streaming computer, the next computer for making these designs might just be the next step in making some of the designs I want to work on will probably be a designated computer, not at this desk. This desk is pretty much set up how I want it. I want to be able to work here and stream here. And then I have 3 tables over here. I would like to get a couple more cameras, but I got to figure out like how to get this display on a TV over there, right? So that I can work anywhere in this space and you can see me, and then have a camera like dedicated to what I'm working on at the moment. I gotta get the workspace cleaned up just a little bit more. Excuse me. Now, I don't know. So I've got a remote, and you can. I don't know how to do it. I've got a remote that I can change, like, there's the ability to control 3 cameras on here, right? So that's cool. So I can have like 3 workstations, right? And then I could have a TV with, you know, whatever I'm working on, seeing what you guys see. And then, I don't know. Does anyone I know do videography, aside from Rick Smith, who hangs out on here occasionally? No. This is all trial and error, you know, reviewed online. I don't... do I have... I have those, and no. Okay. So part of how these bracelets are put together is that I've got Byzantine sliding through the findings, and on each end I have larger rings graduating up, you know, holding it into space, holding it in place, rather. And it kind of works really well with most of them. This particular skull ring is a little sketchy, right? Like, I'll make these, but it won't start holding itself in place until like more of the bracelet is made, and don't ask me why, I don't know. So see, I'm looking at my screen on my face here, and even with the lights, like it's better, but without the background, it looks really dark. I've got a light right on my face. All right. So I did watch the Super Bowl this weekend. I'm just going to leave 2 in there. Right? No. We'll do 3. If I remember correctly, the skull bead is loose enough, okay, that I can have these larger rings on the end and still get it to fit. What are you sending me, John? John sent me a really cool video of what he does at work, or stuff that he does. Right? What do you got for me? That's me on your TV screen? That's how the lighting looks. That's not terrible. I don't know, maybe it's because I'm in a blue. Oh, you know what it is? Okay. Because I have light pointing right in my eyes, and the whole screen is darker. I am smart. It does not look dark in your end. It's gray and such, but it looks fine. Alright. Good. Alright. So... oh, jeez, Louise. I need 2 ring sizes now. Yes. These. Okay. So now we have this portion. Right? I need to mark where the center of this is. Okay. So we got the skull portion done. Now we need to make these portions for these X's here. Thank you, John. Alright, and what I'm going to do is, these are 11/64 that I've used so far. And we're going to take them, these are 18 gauge 3/16 on the end, and we're going to do 11/64s, and then 19 gauge 1/28s through these X's, I believe. Set, I think, if I remember correctly, then 11 gauge, or the 19 gauge 11/64s did not. Maybe this will work. Maybe we'll just keep it that same ring size. Alright. Well, what is this? Alright. apparently there's a suspicious vehicle on my street. That's always awesome. Got it. Okay, I'm getting the we're all good now. I don't live on a through street. Right? Like, everybody that's on the street should live on the street. My background's better than out of this gray. It's not going to stay gray, it's going to be black here pretty soon. It's going to be foam batting. And the walls are actually blue. I don't know why they're coming across as gray. Maybe it's the light. Could be the light. Probably the light. Where'd you go? There it is. My stomach stopped the ring from falling. Can't tell you how many times that's happened. Anyway, I live on a through street, or I don't live on a through street. No one that's on the street should, you know, not live here. But we get some of the most random people walking around. And it, you know, I don't know. The area that I live in here down in southeastern Wisconsin, I guess 5 people were shot yesterday, and then the gunman, when the cops came after him, shot himself, which, you know, okay, good, I guess. But every weekend in downtown Kenosha, there's a shooting now. Excuse me. It's just getting ridiculous. There's a couple of facilities downtown that need to lose their liquor licenses and just be shut down. Something about Wisconsin letting people have, you know, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 DUIs before they spend any time in jail, any real time. It's just ridiculous. So Kenosha is turning into Milwaukee South. Yes, Kenosha is turning into Milwaukee South. Kenosha and Racine. Right? When I was there working at the jail, it's all the same people. They just go back and forth between Chicago and Milwaukee. Right? They'll get released in Milwaukee. They'll come down to Racine. They'll spend some time there. Come down to Kenosha. Right? And then they'll head on to Chicago after they're let out of jail here. And then, you know, when they get caught in Chicago, they'll come back up. So, you can carry guns, you can be, you know, prepared to defend yourself, okay? But if someone shoots at you while they're driving past your house, right, like, and you're just out in your front yard or whatever, because they're, you know, out joyriding and whatnot, there ain't nothing you can do against that crap. It's just violence for the sake of violence. Yeah, wasn't there was a street in Milwaukee that people were staying out till like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning on the street, right? And they were doing this every weekend, like having a party after the bars closed. I'm pretty sure it was in Milwaukee. So, a lot of angry people all over the place. We don't have all the crazies in the state. You mean, are you in South Milwaukee? Is that, like, you don't have all the crazies there?
Only you had a motive for murder.
Sounds like Brady Street, yeah. Something like that. I mean, people were just partying after hours in the street and wouldn't go home. I don't know what is or isn't being done or what was or wasn't done about it, but it was tolerated for a good long while. I'm generally a proponent of the police force, right? But they can only act after a crime has been committed, you know. The district attorney here in Kenosha is very, shall we say, lenient on crime. He'll plea bargain everyone, claim that he has this great conviction record, but everyone gets out of jail fairly quickly, you know, for relatively,
She was mad.
like if you're caught drunk driving, right, relatively minor infraction. Should you be doing it? No, right? That's not what I'm saying. Not misdemeanors. I don't know how to quantify this. Right? So if you haven't hurt anyone, but you're doing something illegal, right? Like you had drunk in public and or intoxicated in public, drunk driving, right? Destruction of property, okay? They don't hold you in jail very long. I know there's crazy people all over the place, not just here in Wisconsin. Ah, yeah. Victimless crimes? No. Because there's plenty of property destruction that's gone on that the people that engaged in that were not. The ones that I ran into anyway, they were not punished in any serious manner. Right. A victimless crime is like speeding. You know, there's no property damage. You're not driving recklessly into other cars. And you're not endangering the public the way you are with like drunk driving, right? That would be how I delineate between those two. But yeah, DA has a really high conviction rate because he gets everyone to say they're guilty, right? And then they lower their sentence, and then they're out on a small bond, whatever, and they go right back out to doing whatever they were doing. They don't hold them in jail for very long here. A lot of people. It gets tiresome. This music is weird and it's making me sleepy. So while I'm generally in support of the police, right, I need them to actually do their job, and then when they do their job, I need it not to be undermined for political reasons. Hi, Elizabeth. How are you? So that is what I would like to see here in Kenosha. You're doing great. That's good to hear. We're just working on a customer commission here. Getting the skull bracelet done. So, I went out and saw my patients today, and one of my patients is a young patient of mine. He had a very noticeable irregular heartbeat, and he's got all kinds of problems, right? So my first instinct, because of his condition, my first thought was that he's got some kind of electrolyte imbalance going on. And my second one was, he's on a CPAP, and so I know that people with sleep apnea can develop heart rhythm problems. So maybe it's one of those two things. But I notified the doctor, and they told his mom to go ahead and bring him in. So I don't know what's going on with him. I haven't got an update since. But you know, normal heart rate is dum 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 dum. Right, his was dum 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 dum. You know, very noticeable irregular heartbeat. Think I need some specs on that mighty fine looking bracelet I'm making. All right, so here, I'm using 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 different ring sizes. What am I doing? And I've got, you can get the findings at, they're on my website. All right. Anyway, I felt bad for the kid because he's very young. He's my my shaken baby kid, right? And it's just, he can't tell you what he feels. He can't tell you what's going on, right? He can smile and laugh, and he can have, what do you call it? There's no verbal interaction at all with him, so it's very difficult to tell what's going on. This doesn't want to stay in place. Alright, screw you. Why not make a kit for the bracelet? You would buy it? Yes. 100%. That is a goal. I mean, maybe I can take what I have and turn them into kits and whatnot. I think people might find that easier than piecing together their own findings. See if we can get this to stick. Alright. That's kind of how it's supposed to go. I don't think this might stay. I'm gonna have to go back and increase the ring size. Alright, that's one, and then on the other hand, they have a choice of findings like dragonflies or lion heads. I don't have dragonflies or lion heads. I've got all kinds of stuff, but I don't have those. Okay, that's there. Is this going to stay on? This might stay on. Maybe, come on. Alright, I need... these are not them, but these should work. There we go. Alright. This is kind of... These are not stable in here yet. So they're probably going to slide around. They may even slide off, but that's okay. I just wanted to make sure that we were doing things the right way. And it was all going to work out. But yeah, I don't know how many like center findings I have. I have a number of them. Okay, so in order to get these designed, right, like if I want them custom designed, if I want to make a custom order, okay, I have to buy 2,000 of them. Yeah, see, this is getting stuck. Why is that getting stuck? Ridiculous. There. So one day I will have some of these custom made. Right? Like I want like a Grim Reaper. What is the Viking compass called? The Viking compass looking thing called? Wermut. Not the Valmut. If you saw it, you know what I was talking about. I'd like to have one of those. And a Valmut. And you've never played with clasps like this? Like this? It's a stainless buckle clasp. I like them a lot. They were perfect for what I'm going to be using them for, and then one of our dear friend Mr. Rick Smith is going to laser engrave my logo onto these. So if you order them for me, they won't have my logo on them. But if I make a bracelet for someone, it will have my logo on it. Oh, or the skull? Yeah. Yeah, well, if you go to MailleWerX.com and scroll all the way down at the bottom, you will see all of the options I have for sale. And you can get like center beads and then side beads and then little skulls or little other findings. There's a bunch of stuff on there. Thanks for the like. So I'm working, like Kevin mentioned, kits for the bracelets. I am working on getting that going. But for kits, it's going to take me a little bit. I've got, with MailleWerX and with all of the stuff I just spent on upgrading the stream and stuff I want to do in the future, I'm just one guy, and so I try to go as fast as I can. But there's a lot of stuff I would love to be able to do that we'll get there. We will get there. Like, these are all Josh Diliberto rings. So in order to make kits, I definitely have to have these on hand. And then, oh man, there is a whole other style that I want to work on. I have not had the chance to yet. When did I start these bracelets? Last year? Started doing these bracelets last year, right? See, that wants to come out. Wants to slide off, but we won't let it. It's just not. Which count? Come on. Don't be shy. Oh, don't go back down there. Trying to keep it on because yeah, come on. What are you stuck on? Oh, of course, now they're both coming. Awesome. Okay. Alright, so what was I saying? I don't know. There's a lot of stuff I'd like to be doing, but I'm, you know, just like everyone else, stuck with full-time job and family and all that stuff, so. If I were a rich man, wouldn't be as much of an issue. Maybe one day. You get it? Never seem to slow down there? Yeah. And, you know, it's just... You get, you know, I get down here. See, we're not even at an hour yet. Or we just hit an hour. Right? I get down here, I work for an hour. Just move the needle just a little bit. You know, during the day, sometimes I'm able to get down here and weave some stuff together. without streaming, right, I wouldn't be nearly as far along as I've come. Gotten a tremendous amount done just by making sure I come down here and work for an hour. So that's been nice. Oh, if I were a rich man. La da 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 dum. All day long I did dum. If I were a wealthy man, what are you gonna do? Build one staircase just for going up and another one just for coming down? Fiddler on the roof. Oh, okay. Get this other side on. Yeah. Okay, this is catching on the Byzantine, and then it really only does that while you're making the bracelet. Once everything's in place, it's pretty solid. It just takes a while to get there, and it's a pain in the butt until then. Put a couple more of these on, try and get this other cross on there. This other X, right? But yeah, kits and going to festivals and getting my truck wrapped in 3M vinyl with a chainmail print on it, with a cap for the truck bed, and with a matching trailer chock full of MailleWerX gear, right? And a consistent interview schedule. Interviewing all kinds of people, and time to stream, and then have it all be profitable. One day, we will get there. Running that twist dies through temporary hold. You can do that. You could definitely do that. If I had any twist dies laying around, I'd, you know, work harder, not smarter, or work smarter, not harder. Right? It doesn't matter. I'll fix it in a minute. I've got to have this done. Oh, it's a birthday present for someone, so got to get it knocked out. And I have a whole pile of these, you know, that I need to put together, so. Yeah, I had a bunch of twist dies from all the cords from the lighting that we just added. I didn't even think about keeping them. I just tossed them. I was like, cord control? Who needs that? I need to see. I actually have to get this back over here. What are we stuck on? There we go. That. So it's 1, 2, 3. Okay. Where are we at here? 1. We're just going to work on this one side for a minute. Get this exactly where we need to go, and then we'll match the other side. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people use twist ties to hold stuff in place, or they have this, they're like gridded squares with holes in them that they'll use to start a weave, right? Which is pretty ingenious. I'm going to make a video. Right. 10 tips to making chainmail. To getting started. I think it'd be a good video to make. There's all kinds of information out there on the internet, but like I don't know if I've seen a video focused on just 10 things, to get started making chainmail. Yeah, it'd be a fun video to make. Where are we at here? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay. Using twisty ties or something to stabilize your weave. Some people like safety pin the weave to their shirt. Tip 1, prepare to bleed. Almost weld a full 8 inches of candy cane cord. Listening to this stream? Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. I think early on, I made a joke a couple years ago, right, about, oh, that came off. It'll stay once we have everything into place, or it should. All the rest have done so. I don't know. I made a joke about, stabbing yourself in the chest with your pliers, right? I don't remember what the context was. But someone in the comments was like, oh, I've never done that. I was like, your pliers have never slipped and you've never accidentally stabbed yourself? No, never. Like, okay. That seems suspect, but, whatever. What the hell am I doing? One of these things is not like the other. You're supposed to go that way. Okay, and then he, started saying something about how he uses his fingers to open and close all his rings, right? I was like, wait, what are you using where you only use your fingers to open and close your rings? It's like, oh, I use aluminum, bright aluminum or anodized aluminum, whatever it was. And I'm not, going to knock on that. It's perfectly legitimate metal to work with, right? But yeah, okay. Of course, with aluminum, your pliers have never slipped, and especially if they're thin enough that you can open them with your fingers, right? People who work with stainless steel will know what I'm talking about, and I don't know, sometimes what people say on the internet is just so, like, I don't know, like, where are they coming from? And I'm not even talking about, like, a position that has conflict around it, like politics or religion, right? I'm talking about just in regular conversation. People are just weird, man. They're just weird. Alright. Come on. It's like the first time I've done this. What the hell? I have stabbed myself at hundreds of times. Like one time I got myself like right there in the chest. I don't even know, like right in the boob. Stab myself in the finger and the wrist. Like, you know, don't do it intentionally or anything. Just, you're working on a project, you got it at a weird angle, you know. Pliers slip and leave a nice little gouge. It's a good time. Tip 1, prepare to bleed. No. Yeah, definitely gonna do a tip video. Gonna write out all my tips and then just like a spiel to go along with them on what I think the best information is. You know. All right. How your friend planted some needle nose in his hood, his t-shirt, and himself in the pliers, stuck like a bad cartoon. We all laughed and got a band-aid and moved on. Ooh. Yup. You tell folks it's an open heart surgery scar. I think your worst stab was when you drove the Chisholm's pliers under your fingernail. Oh my gosh. Alright, I promise, I'm not drunk. I'm dead sober, and my hands are acting like this is the first time I've done it. Yeah. Yeah, you know, I mean, part of life. Like one hobby that I've watched people get jacked up on is stained glass, right? When they're working with all that glass, you know, they'll cut themselves and they won't even know it, right? They'll find that cut with the hand sanitizer later, which is just the worst to me. Like, I've seen stained glass being done. It looks really cool. It looks like a lot of prep time. Not necessarily my thing, but I would totally do it. Or collaborate with someone who does, who knows more about what they're doing than I do. Which is probably a better idea, but you know, bleeding out steel is bad business, but you're a knife maker with other reasons in mind. Yeah. Alright. Okay. So, a good chunk of this is done. Now if we can get everything to stay in place, that'd be great if these things would cooperate. Alright, that's on, that's on. This one on. And then that's going to be all we have time for. Keep thinking of picking up stainless once again, but not looking forward to the pliers slipping. It's, okay, two things. It's really easy not to slip with your pliers. Like if you've been working with, you know, any material really, and it's not super hard, okay, and you move up to stainless, I guess, right, you're not going to have as hard a time as someone like just starting out. Come on. Okay, you're going to be a little bit better prepared. Okay, and then from there it is hand strength and your dexterity. Maybe I don't know. The other ring size seemed too small. Alright. Come on. Come on. Get under her. Alright, come on. There you go. Don't be shy. There you go, right. Okay. Make sure they're not catching on nothing. Okay. Fun is moving heavy gauge stainless back down to lighter gauge aluminum. You feel like Superman on those first few rings. Yeah, I know the feeling. Alright. Oh, come on, I just had that skull in place. Are you kidding me? Yeah. Once it's on, once someone's wearing this, it doesn't do this. It really doesn't do it once all the rings are, or all the beads are in place. And everything's, you know, copacetic with the piece. Alright, it does hold itself in place fairly well. Let's see if I can give you a close-up of this. Oh, hit that handy-dandy fancy zoom button. Down. Okay. Alright, how's that? Can you guys see that okay? Okay, tomorrow I'll finish this up. I've got to still add these two to it. And then we'll put the clasp on it and call it a day. But as of right now, I have got to get ready. Bed is calling. I have to keep a strict schedule. Sean's got the zoomies. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna need to order more of these 19 gauge 11/64s. But my tax return's coming, so hopefully with that, right, that's gonna solve a number of problems, like the fact that I just dropped a whole lot of money on cameras. So I think that this isn't too bad. I mean, I started this, aside from the portion that's on the clasp already, I did that months ago, right? To all the clasps that I had, and I had about, I don't know how many, I had a lot. The rest of it, we're only an hour and 20 minutes in, right? This will be done in 2 hours. From start to finish. So, it's a pretty simple little bracelet. You're just graduating the rings a little at the end of each bead, at the end and beginning of each bead to hold it in place. It's a lot of fun. What have I got? Oh! Move this aside. Oh, that's already coming off again. So I'm gonna have to double check those ring sizes, because if those don't stay in place, I'll have to make it again. Alright. I've shown some of this stuff off before. Is this the one I want? Oh yeah. Do I have those clasps in here? There we go. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, I've got, here. See these rings? These rings are for another jelly cube. Okay. But what I want to do, come here. Get a little half Persian, couple different half Persian bracelets going, right? So if you look, let's see. Come on, camera. It'll focus. Hang on. Hang on. There we go. Okay. If you look at the end here, right, it's kind of got a spot, same as this one. Okay. I don't know if how well you guys can see it, but it's perfect to just loop a ring through there. Okay. It's got a space built for it that would just be perfect for half Persian 3-in-1, or 4-in-1 rather. So I've got, I think these clasps come in one size larger, and then I'm gonna get some Yes, it's a curb chain indentation. I'm gonna get some flattened square wire rings and try and make a nice looking bracelet for it out of these. It's gonna be a fun one too. Alrighty. Then I gotta figure out how to put the preset on this camera so I don't have to set it every time, right? Preset. Set present. I don't know. But I did put these magnets on it, and it's got a nice little place right there on my desk. I'm coming together, man. Alright, I don't know what these rings are. What are these rings? No. Don't know. I'll figure it out later. Alright, guys. I do appreciate everyone hanging out. Thank you for all your comments, all your likes and shares. Right? We'll do some more of this tomorrow. You've all been wonderful. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to check out MailleWerX.com for all your chainmail themed apparel and accessory needs. And I will see you guys later. Alright? You guys have a wonderful evening. Okay? We'll catch you tomorrow night. Right? Cross fingers. But as always, you do get work done joining your streams. Nice. Take care. Yeah, you guys have a good night. Alright, hopefully we'll have the background filled in. You know, I don't know if you guys can hear an echo. I can hear an echo. And then I'm still going to play around with this color scheme and like the transitions and everything. Right? But should be good. We'll see what happens. Alright, you guys have a wonderful evening. I will talk to you all later. Bye.